This video is called, He's the Last of His Kind. This should answer your questions about why it ends with me in terms of breeding and genetics to a T. First, I'd like to give the example of breeding horses. My parents bred a horse that ended up being worth $250,000. And they went through groups of people that resemble Jean-Claude Van Damme. And this one female in this picture, some book that's called Claimed by the Gods. Remember, secret societies are families, and they have similar looks to them. They're going for the statue looks in the Romans and the Greeks, for example. They have certain looks they're going for. In this case, it's some kind of Ashkenazi Germanic look. Maybe they're regular Germans, maybe they're Jew. You know, the bottom line here is that when they bred this horse, it wasn't their brother, the horse's brother, the horse's father that people wanted. It was this horse for breeding. And so it is with the way humans work, right? When we look at Charles Darwin and all these guys talking about natural selection. Okay, you know, nature selects and they breed these traits. A biologist could probably explain it best, but we know for sure, for whatever reason, and people have known for generations, that this is how it works. They knew to the point where when my parents sold, you know, the horse, it wasn't worth that much. And when these white people showed the horse, okay, it became worth $250,000. $250,000 for a horse, an Arabian horse, mind you. And they breed and they charge $10,000 or whatever for the semen alone. Why is this important? Well, part of it is the breeding argument is addressed here, right? This is my brothers can't fulfill it. It's this one, the alpha, the one. Two is that they refuse to give the black man his right to represent himself. The message is the same in the word martial. From Mars, scalesy. Excuse me, from Mera, scalesy. Mera meaning horse, scalesy meaning servant. They're saying you are a slave to the white man. If you want any kind of credit, you give the white man the credit for all the spiritual stuff, all the thinking, everything. You're just this kind of animal that he shows. And it's through the white man's kind of tutelage, guidance, and presentation can you get some kind of credit, some kind of bootlicker's pittance. Utterly dishonorable. And the people who are doing it are utterly cursed to hell. No one should want to repent more than they do. Those who seek to cheat me out of my rightful place or to teach me, right? Teach being cheat scrambled, are utterly disgraced. So, let us get into a quick statement. We'll put some pictures on the screen that show my Falcon prowess. We'll show that there's a superhero that's called the Falcon and doing a Falcon's punch or something called something like that. There's also the some kind of other Falcon superhero in Marvel and so on and so forth. Anyway, so the followers of Horus, son of Ra, were skilled top martial artists that have honed morality for generations through moral focus in the deadly arts and careful mate selection through their sound hearts. It is a crime against humanity to keep him from leading or to ever prevent him from being a top a top advisor that is taken extremely seriously. He is the last of his kind. Again, I tell you, I am the last of my kind. The followers of Horus, son of Ra, were skilled top martial artists that have honed morality for generations through moral focus in the deadly arts and careful mate selection through their sound hearts. It is a crime against humanity to keep him from leading or to even prevent him from being a top advisor that is taken extremely seriously. Now, let's look at this. It's wrong to cheat the hero out of his rightful place and to cheat the greatest tribe or ethnic group out of their rightful place in mainstream culture, in the minds and hearts of everybody. It is wrong. It is also wrong to not give them a careful hero analysis. For example, if white propaganda was to say the white race is superior, to not carefully examine this is wrong. Whether or not you think they are, it's wrong. To not carefully examine and analyze this before you make such a statement. Is colonialism superior? in the Western context. With slavery, the genocide of the Native Americans. By the time we go through the list, they've committed such great atrocities, the biggest wars in history. Were they just wars? Or were they insane wars of racial supremacists who couldn't decide which ethnic group was superior, so they slaughtered 60 million people together? Certainly, when we're looking for the hero ethnic group or race, no European or white-skinned race is going to be the bell that rings the loudest. They're too closely related to that in this way. Not this African diverse way, mind you, but this separated as a white-skinned group sort of way. And I'm not racist, I'm part white. So when we're looking for the patriarchal line that is the most heroic, noble, dignified, and honorable, we would be fools to default with that. What have they done to make up for that? The way they twist Christianity with their super churches, with their hate groups, with their hypocrisy, with their liberal twists? What ethnic group among the Europeans is the most heroic and noble, the most blessed by God, who is all good, all knowing, and all powerful in this spiritual sense, first and foremost? Which one? No, we must look to people who actually have done things that are heroic and decent as groups. And as we analyze these different groups, we must consider this statement. One measure of a man is who his enemies are. In natural, spiritual, mind, body, soul combat, nobody comes close to the turmoil of Nigeria in natural combat, in martial arts combat, studying the environment, studying the animals, studying the dangerous plants, the poisons, maneuvering through the jungle like a leopard. Nobody comes close to the pressure cooker that is Nigeria. And in Nigeria, we see the bell that rings the loudest is not the Hausas, it's not the Yorubas. They didn't go against the entire country by themselves, outgunned, the entire world playing stupid about their plight. Only the Igbos have done that. They didn't produce the top scholars the way the Igbos have. Only the Igbos have done that. When we look at martial arts history in the Americas, when it comes to Nigeria, only the Igbos are the leopard society bell that rings the loudest. Frequencies of scholars, Chinua Achebe, my father, his brothers, the countless Igbos that scored high. Who is like them? It was a war of morality, religion, not just tribal, civil, economic. It's a war of morals. It is wrong to cheat the people who are supposed to restore the divine order for all of humanity out of their rightful places in Nigeria, and on top of that, to rape and kill them, and to extort them and exploit them, and to muscle them with your Muslim tribe allegiance at the time. It is wrong. It is wrong to cheat the most worthy, the wisest, and the best out of their right to lead. I'm out of time, so I'll leave it here. Okay? You have to do the careful hero analysis, and you are fucking insane, racist, and pathetic if when you do it, you don't get the Igbos and me. This is the sun in the sky we're talking about. There once was a country that was built on pure morality. There's only two places like that in the history of man, and that is Egypt, and that is Biafra, Biafra, Horus, son of Ra in Egypt, and Biafra in southeast Nigeria. Only two countries in recorded history that were built on pure moral principle and restoring the divine order for all of humanity and not ethnic preference. Two countries. Now watch the Horus, okay, and notice 68, or it was 58 to 60, 59 to 68, or something like that, right? And so every strike is about a tenth of a second. Consider distance, right? It's a world record. Nobody strikes as fast with martial art precision as I have. A world record, I've proven it in this picture. They sold out my videos. They don't look anywhere near as fast as what the stopwatch screams. You think I rigged the stopwatch? No. Does this picture look Photoshop? No. You can tell by the quality of my videos that I didn't put my emphasis on software engineering or information technology. I'm a horrible programmer. I don't spend my time talking about programming. I hardly remember how to program one line of code. I don't deal in apps. My videos aren't presented masterfully with technology. I didn't alter this picture. On ancestors, on God himself. I did not alter that picture in a way that changes the stopwatch thing. I put the stopwatch there